welcome back to this Let's Play of White Day. We've just fought our first boss, yeah? It was a big oops. I got punched first time I tried, but we did well in the next bit. Now we are looking for stuff in the room. So we've done that, we're now some other stuff we need to be doing. Not for us. Not for us. Oh, there's so many lights on now. I'll turn that off because I'm aware that the janitors are back. Oh. Very rainy. Jump scare? No. Okay, cool. Can we get out of that? Oh, stand there. Nothing. I thought I did look into this room, but I was... I just don't like being screamed at. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Report card. A report card of a good student. It looks like he or she ranked in school second place for getting a few questions wrong. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go hide in the toilets because there's some stuff that we need to read. And because I'm a boy, boys hide in the boys' toilets. Always go in the far one. Because I don't want the janitor to get me. So we've got loads of documents that we need to go read. Purchase request slip. Request to the main office submitted by Hiking Club. Request insect repellent spray. To prevent damage caused by insects while participating in outdoor activities. Clever! Warning, keep away from heat and open flame as the content is extremely flammable. And that's what we used in the last flamethrower Groot to his death. Whatever that was. Class materials 1. Oriental students, interesting theory of the 5 elements. Teacher, Vice Principal 𝒫𝓁𝑒𝒶𝓈𝑒. Let's learn about the 5 elements, the foundation of Oriental studies. Did I say students? I did say students. I meant studies. The 5 elements are often only thought of as part of Eastern philosophy. This is why the importance of 5 elements has been lost in the modern world today. The 5 elements represent the changes and the properties of everything in this universe. They are expressed in these 5 symbols of wood, fire, earth, metal, water, and those are Chinese characters. So, didn't we have the one with wood? We had like the wood one, seal thing that we did, and I guess we killed the wood guy. The 5 elements describe the changes and the nature of the universe and can be expressed as birth, growth, collection, union, and change. The first element, wood, represents birth. Fire represents a stage of growth. Metal represents a stage of collection. Water represents a stage of union. Finally, earth represents the soil upon which the previous 4 elements progress, symbolizing a change of state. Or stage of change. Change of state. Notes. Oh, we've done that. Scribbled note. Oh, that's the one that we done. Rumors. Truth Finder. Yondu newspaper. Fall issue. Is fall the season for suicide? According to statistics, people with specialized jobs commit more suicides than average people. Gender-wise, more women tend to commit suicide than men, and more adolescents, those in their 20s and 30s, and the elderly are subject to suicide. Statistics also show that suicide rates peak during spring and fall. Just with these facts, it can be argued that rather than being rational and the motives of suicide are often emotional ones. In most cultures, suicide is treated as a crime or escaping from reality. In a religious standpoint, it is considered a sin, and the only one that cannot be forgiven. Because you killed yourself before you can say, I'm sorry for my sin, basically. Suicide is one of the choices that God has granted humans, but it also has the greatest punishment. So I just said. Researchers today say the broken identity, anxiety, and stages of hopelessness lead to suicide. Especially for teenagers, it's most commonly caused by mental stressors. Mental stressors cause serious damage to people who do not possess a fully developed sense of self. In such cases, it's crucial for people around the at risk to show continued support and interest. A person ready to commit suicide feels that they are at crossroads. They choose death when they decide that life is meaningless. Let us not forget that we do not need some grand reason to continue on with our lives. Life is meaningful enough as being an opportunity to grow and better yourself. The support from loved ones can greatly reduce the chance of suicide. Life can be meaningful even in a simple breath. Ah, that's true. I agree. We did the woman not to that's other ghost story that. Oh no, we did that other ghost story. I swear there was other stuff that I didn't pick up. Well, there was more stuff to read. Maybe not. Yeah, that was just me. Report card, clothes, a hat, bloody notebook. I think we did everything. I'm gonna have like a little mooch around and see what... Oh yeah, we got like loads of felt tip pens when we were around. How many healing items? We got plenty of healing items. And it's just miscellaneous. Cool. Okay. Cool. We're gonna save now. Is that a waste? No, okay, let's save. Put it inside the door. I believe we've got to go up to the room where Soyeon was taken. Oh my god, that made me jump. We've explored everywhere, haven't we, yet? You see that, like, all the lights are on. Sure, it was one of these rooms, wasn't it? What was that? 8. Was it not this room that she was in? Perhaps not. Oh no. This one. Nothing here. I don't see Soyeon either. Where did Soyeon go then? Nothing in there. Come on. Nothing in there. Come on. Nothing in there. Oh, documents. Voice that beckons me. A and B were very close classmates. A always took care of B, who was very fragile. B was always thankful to... hold on. I feel like exposed. I'm just going to go down here and crouch behind this desk and read that. A and B were very close classmates. A always took care of B, who was very fragile. B was always thankful to A for that. Without A, B knew it would be impossible to have a normal school life. To B, A was the most important person in the world. Then one day there was an accident at the school. There was a fire in the old skill building, and unfortunately B was inside. B could not escape and died in the fire. A was deeply saddened by B's death. She could almost hear B screaming out A's name, begging to be saved. In the imagination of A, the desperate voice calling for help was B, slowly filled with resentment. A felt very sad and thought that B's death was her fault. After that, A did not step outside her room. A's mind was full of thoughts about B. Even while asleep, B would appear It will appear in the dreams of A, resenting A for not being there to save B. Being awake was no different. The voice of B always followed A. A knew it must be an auditory hallucination created by the sadness and guilt, and A was in agony nevertheless. A began to lose weight day by day, suffering from the pain and guilt. Then one night, A quietly snuck out of her home to visit the school. A passed the bench in the school field where they always sat and chatted with each other, and arrived at the spot where B died. A heard the resentful voice of B even there. A thought it was time to end her agony, to escape sadness and guilt of losing a friend she loved. A chose suicide. A thought that going to where B was now would be the only way to escape from the haunting voice of B. A chose to hang herself. The pain was so great that A couldn't breathe until her sight slowly faded away. As if coming to greet A, the face of B appeared faintly in front of her. The face of B, glowing with a hazy blue light, was smiling brightly. B's face came closer and whispered, "Thanks. I needed you to die so I could live again." A struggled to breathe to save herself from the fate. The voice that just whispered was the voice of B, the same voice that had been following A ever since B died. A wasn't hearing things. The voice was real. Dun dun dun. The voice was real. Okay. So many lights for where I've been. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing now. Oh my god, is that the... We're gonna go hide it here. I thought I heard the janitor. Was that just like pipe noises? That could just be pipe noises. Pretty sure there was something in the other room I didn't get. I guess it'd be the only one that's stuck. Oh. I was in like the completely wrong room. I'm still scared if there is a wood token. A wood token that has the wood symbol on it. Gives off a lucky vibe. How did I know that was happening?
뭐야? 너 아직 안 갔어? 그런데 무슨 소리가 들린 것 같은데?
Soyoung's gone. The big tree monster kidnapped Soyoung.
사라지다니 무슨 소리야?
She's gone. She's gone. Bye bye.
대체 무슨 소리를 하는 건지. 이 학교엔 소영이 노래 부르는 남자애들이 왜 이렇게 많은지 몰라.
Maybe she's just nice.
걔가 뭐 그렇게
friendly.
이쁘다고.
She's pretty though. Pretty. She is pretty though. Oh, what are you dragging him in there for?
너 솔직히 얘기해봐. 너도 소영이한테 관심 있어서 이 시간에 학교에 온 거야?
Yeah, a little bit.
내일이 화이트데이라서?
It's none of your business.
잘났어 정말. 야, 정신 차려. 소영이 걔가 그 이쁘장한 얼굴로 홀린 남자가 한둘인 줄 알아?
Someone sounds jealous.
몰라서 그렇지. 걔 완전 여우야, 여우.
I wasn't paying attention to the question. Really, is Soyeon really like that? I think you're being rather rude. I assume what you said was rude.
너 지금 걔 편드는 거야?
I don't know
그뿐인 줄
you.
알아? 소영이 걔에 대한 이상한 소문이 얼마나 많은데.
Ooh, what strange
소문에
rumors.
따르면 소영이가
Spooks.
지금 무슨 소리 들리지 않았어?
Spooks. Go after her. I don't really like the song now, so I'm gonna go see where the sound came from. Hey. Uh-huh. Miss?
여기서
Oh, that's
뭐 하고
Soyeon.
있는 거야? 아까 무슨 일이 일어났던 거지?
You tell me. Are you right? Are you hurt? You could at least say thank you for rescuing me. Let's simp it out.
괜찮아. 아무것도 기억이 안 나. 정신을 차리니까 엉뚱한 데 쓰러져 있었어.
Oh, damn.
오늘 밤은 평소와 많이 다른 것 같아. 어쩌면 오늘이야말로.
The day?
너도 뭔가 알고 있지? 그렇지?
There was a piece of wood that looked like a talisman. All I did was put that piece in place. I'm curious about what's going on here. Yeah, tell her what you did.
그래? 어쩌면 그것 때문일지도.
응?
아무튼 알았어.
Got nothing else to say to
이
me?
학교엔 숨겨진 비밀들이 많지. 나 먼저 갈게. 학교를 나가고 싶으면 본관 2로 가봐.
Okie dokie. Thanks, Soyeon. That was very helpful. You open that now. Oh, it's back in the broadcasting room. Oh, yeah, we're back in there. Where did it say? It says go to... It said go to... the next building. How do you go to the next building? Is it through there, I guess? Okay. Here? I'm going down. Oh, down again. Come on. Come on. Come down. Oh, here. Woo! Wood symbol. I unlocked it. Main building 2. Oh, so I think that's the end of the first chapter, I guess. Oh, yep, end of the first chapter. How exciting! I should have saved, maybe? Oh, but I don't want to, like, lose all my saves. Okay. I have to find a way to get to the new building. Ew. Yucky. Oh, that's kind of cute. Oh, stop being cute. Yucky baby stopped being cute. Oh, creepy. What's this? That's creep. Come on. Oh, we were just there, I think. Weren't we? Like a computer room? Ignoring that phone that just went off. I can still hear the phone. Pin. A small pin that looks like it can be pinned somewhere. Hello? Hi? Putting that down. Please not something jump at me now. What's in here? Nothing of interest. Class materials 2. Oriental Studies. Interesting theory of 5 elements. Teacher, whatever his name was. Ⅎ𝕗𝓈𝑒. The theory of the 5 elements is made up of a cycle of harmony and aversion. Harmony being an energy aiding another energy to flow better, and it is a forward movement in the cycle. In contrast, aversion is when an energy is going against another energy to block its flow, and is a backwards movement in the cycle. The flow of aversion is as follows. Metal, wood. Metal can cut through wood. Is that like rock, paper, scissors? Metal can cut through wood. Wood takes nutrients from earth. Earth can block water from flowing. Water extinguishes fire. Fire melts metal, and then the cycle repeats. The flow of harmony is fire returns to earth after being exhausted. Metal is extracted from earth. Metal becomes the source for water. Water raises wood. Wood burns to create fire, and the cycle resumes from the first. In the cycle of harmony, there is a hidden principle that all wrongs will be righted. This can be said to be a true reflection of the depth of Eastern philosophy. Ooh. Oh, hey, says. Oh. There's just some guys sitting here. Oh. I don't know what you have to do with that. I'm just going to ignore it. What do we have in here? There's nothing ever in these drawers. What's the point of opening drawers when there's nothing ever in them? Wish you could jump over them. That would be funny. Hello? Still there. Anything that I've missed? Really searching this first room as much as I can. Still got 5 minutes left of this video. Oh, what's that? I was about to say, I like good 30-minute videos. I think that's a good chunk to do it in. Faculty notice. Attention, all teachers working night shifts. The passcode to the principal's office has been changed due to a recent leak of the previous passcode. The passcode is on the chalkboard in the student department office, written with a piece of special chalk that is invisible under fluorescent light. The principal does not approve of others entering his office while he is away. Please use the passcode only, in case of emergencies or special circumstances. Vice President Ⅎ𝕗𝓈𝑒. I think there must be something in the principal's office. Is that where we're off to? Oh, Uwu's back. can't see me. Oh my god, that made me jump. Okay, ready for the jump scare of the lady. Ooh. Oh, nothingness. Oh, where is she? Jump scare. Oh. I'm just gonna carry on as if I'm not doing anything. She really freaks me out. She gets like right in your face. Can you hide in there? That'd be funny if you could hide in there. Oh. Is it gone? We no longer in ℂ𝕙𝕖𝕔𝓘𝓚? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay. Okay, we're good. Caffeine and teenagers. Caffeine and teenagers. Coffee is the most popular beverage containing caffeine. Moderate consumption of caffeine can stimulate the central nervous system, boosting work performance and reducing fatigue. On average, consuming no more than 400 milligrams is recommended to enjoy the health benefits. A cup of coffee contains approximately 100 milligrams of caffeine. Regular consumption of caffeinated products such as coffee can lead to caffeine addiction and eventually cause withdrawal symptoms. Common withdrawal symptoms include fatigue, nausea, vomiting, hypertension, and headache. However, the harmful properties of caffeine itself are not worrisome. It is when caffeine is consumed in excess that it becomes a health hazard. Overconsumption of caffeine leads to onset of harmful symptoms, and continuous consumption can lead to death. For adults, the lethal dose of caffeine is 150 milligrams per kilogram, or about 50 to 200 cups of coffee. The lethal dose is much lower for children and teenagers. Caffeine is also known to cause birth defects. Like alcohol and nicotine, caffeine is a drug with addictive properties, but unlike the others, it does not have any age restriction. Therefore, it is important to better understand the properties of caffeine and moderate its consumption. Okay, the brain. I wonder what they're used for. Nothing ever in these drawers. Don't know why I even look. I got everything in here. I hope so. Can I get out the door? Down here? Oh my god, what was that? Go hide in the toilet. Favourite place to be. When I get scared, I just go hide in the toilet. Open some doors so that we got some escape time. Okay. Oh, no, go in and close the door. In and close the door. Okay, and then turn on that. Coin! Helpful. No. Oh, lost and found key. Key that unlocks the lost and found room. Document. Truth Finder 2. Yondu newspaper spring issue. Let's learn about Morse code. Oh, let's not. Morse code is a communication code invented and developed by Samuel Finley Bruce Morse. Morse that can compose. Oh, Bruce Morse that can compose and send sentences using short and long signals. It is considered the most basic emergency communication device used to the fact that you can communicate using very simple signals. As Morse code is composed of short and long signals, you don't need a special device to communicate as long as you can express it. For example, you may send a message by controlling the speed at which you blink or tap with your fingers. For this characteristic, it appears often in books and movies where the main character in danger uses it to secretly send messages without being found out by the enemy. The original Morse code requires that you pause about 3 short signals between sending a text, but depending on the situation, it's possible to send signals continuously. In such cases, you want to analyze it in sections broken up using the same number as the signals. For example, if it's a number, every 5 signals indicates a number. So for a 4-digit number, it would be 5 times 4 equals 20. Thus, you would analyze 20 signals in a section of 5. Make sense? On this lovely note, I think I'm actually going to end this episode here and continue on in the next episode. I'm kind of enjoying this game. The spookiness is kind of fun, and I think I've gotten over my fear of janitors a little bit, but you know, we're back into a janitor territory, so it may come back. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment down what your favourite part of this has been so far. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll check you in the next episode. Bye!